Hey, 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 welcome, all you prime fitters. Welcome to another weekly episode of the Coach's Table. What we're going to talk about today is just building on what we've been talking on for the last few weeks, building a healthy lifestyle. We've talked about supporting, creating our goals, creating that plan that's going to help get your goal. We briefly talked about routines, rituals, and habits, and how they're going to help you get to the results you need and the outcomes you desire. This is it. You get these all together, you're able to help support yourself with a good, healthy lifestyle. What's more important is that it supports you and your goals and your lifestyle. So how do we do that? We develop those goals, that list of goals we talked about a few weeks ago. We talked about how we build a plan, and then we get into how do we support that plan? How do we put it in action? This is my key right here. This is what makes it all work. This is what's going to tell the difference between if you fail or if you're successful in developing that healthy lifestyle that's going to help support you. It's right here, folks. Your healthy lifestyle is supportive. It's based on the rituals, habits, and routines that you support and how they help support each other. Our plan developed was talked about having part of our goals of activities of daily living, that your life, you need to support yourself so that you can do those activities to the best of your ability, staying healthy as long as you can. Last week we briefly talked about the routine portion of this. And what is a routine? They're building blocks for our daily structure to help develop our healthy habits and our sequence of actions that we regularly follow. This is a habit. We wake up at 5 a.m., we go for a walk. We talked about this. You may go to the gym before you eat your breakfast. You may have a specific exercise routine that you live by, and as you continue that routine, it becomes a habit. The more you do that habit, it may become a ritual, and that's where we go next. What makes a ritual? What is it that makes a ritual stand apart from just the normal habits? Well, here's a couple for you. By definition, a set of actions, words performed in a regular way, often as part of a religious ceremony. A ritual is also an act done regularly, usually without thinking about it. If you're religious and you go to church for your worship service, you do it as a ritual. You get up, you get dressed, you get your mindset to go to the place of worship. That is a ritual. For me, a ritual could be defined a little bit different. But what makes a ritual most important is the results of how we frame a particular action, not the action itself. Think about if we're going to worship. We're framing that action. We're framing what we're doing. So if you look at the result or the purpose of the action, that is what makes it a ritual. For me, if we abstain from food due to a religious ritual, it's referred to as fasting. Yet if we are to reduce our food intake and attempt to lose weight, we call it dieting. Is it the same? I think so. Think of the end results. Who doesn't have a habit, such as me, routinely purchase a hot dog and a bag of peanuts when they go to a ball game? This habit has come so routine that it's now become a ritual. I don't go to the ball game unless I get a hot dog and peanuts. It's a ritual I perform whenever I go to Guardians Indians game. When we shake one's hand, we offer up a hug with someone we meet. We're performing a simple action or routine that is in such a manner it's done as now it's a ritualistic activity or habit. So that gives you an idea. We may lay out our clothes for the next day. I know there's some of you out there that do that so that you're ready to be more productive the next morning. So just think of rituals in that behavior. And that comes to habits. What is a habit? Basically the same as a ritual, but not as enforced. And it's also routines. Our habits are the end results of a specific rituals and a set of routines that would keep us on autopilot. These set of directives are the code that is at the core of our successes and at the points of our poor performance. We have both good habits that support us in our performance and outcomes, and we have poor habits that hinder our performance and almost ensure poor performance and unacceptable results and outcomes. Nobody's looking for that. We're looking for success. So we're looking to develop life-sustaining habits, making them a lifestyle. And your success is directly proportionate to your ability to modify bad habits while enforcing good, more creative, and supportive habits. Think about it. If you're an exerciser, you regularly go to the gym, you wear particular shoes, you wear a particular bag that you take with you, you have a favorite water bottle maybe, or specific pre-workout routine that you go through as far as maybe a protein drink or something like that to get you prepared, to get you in a ritual, that you're doing it without thought. That's what we're looking for. That's what we talked about. Think about it. Again, self-respective back to yourself. You need to look at what your routines are, what your rituals are. What are the things that you do without thinking? They're just so ingrained in your core that you do them daily. Some people get up, have a cup of coffee. Some people get up, jump in the shower first. Whatever it is, it's a ritual if you do it long enough. You know the meaning behind it. You know how it helps you. This is what we need, again, for our healthy lifestyle. Think about those rituals you might have. Write a couple down so you can review them and say, that makes sense. This is something I do all the time. You go to a specific breakfast restaurant on the way to work. You drive, we talked about last week, the same route that you go. Is it a routine route? Does it become so ingrained that you do it without even thinking? You're now on autopilot. Let's make those autopilots for you and not for poor performance. Again, be healthy, be safe, be ritualistic, develop good habits, set up those good routines, work to develop better routines, use some tools and tricks that we're going to be coming at you soon with how to alter those bad routines, how to replace them with positive good routines that are going to support you and your lifestyle, because that's what this group is. This is about building a lifestyle that supports you in your prime of life, in your best time, your best years, to be as productive, live as long and healthy as you can. That's my goal. I hope it's your goal. That's all we got today. Hope to see you all soon. Stay in touch. Send me an email. Go to my website, primefitlife.com. Check out what we have there. See some of the programming that are coming up. I'm posting a new schedule up there very shortly with my daily class schedule here in the studio and live classes around the area. So stay in touch. Send me an email. Give me a call. Schedule a call from the website so we can set up a good call to talk about what we can do together to help you improve your life and your health. All right, folks, that's all I got for today. You have a good day. Stay healthy, folks.